Hey guys, so I'm going to record you a brand new, up-to-date 120 FPS video, how to get your Xbox to output it. Now, just disclaimer, not everyone's going to be able to do this. You need to have a 120 Hz monitor. A lot of newer games are going to need a newer console in order to do this. It's really up to the developers if they want you to be able to enable this or not. For example, Fortnite, which I'll show you before the end of the video. Fortnite's one of those games where you can do it, but only on a series console. You'll still be able to enable 120 FPS on the console itself, but not within the game if you're on an older console. But anyways, let's get to it. First things first, go over to your settings. Go to TV and display. Now, this first part here, half of it's optional. I'll show you the part that's important first, and then I'll show you the optional part. So, video fidelity and overscan. So, this part on the right, you don't necessarily need to do. I would recommend it, but sometimes this could mess things up. So really all you need to change is this. Change it to HDMI. We'll come back to this later. But anyways, change override to HDMI. And now you should see this box right here. But remember, once you change this to HDMI, your screen may go black for a couple seconds. If it does, do not press anything. Your screen will go back after 15 seconds, and that goes for any settings in this menu. Doesn't matter what you change, your console is going to test it first, and your screen will turn off. Now, the default button is to keep the settings. So if you're sitting there pressing buttons, you're going to keep settings that don't work, so don't do that. So anyways, put this to HDMI. Your screen's going to look a little funny now, probably. I'll show you what it'll look like. It might look something like this. Just give it a second. Oh yeah, no, I forgot it's 720p. It's not going to look bad. Duh. But anyways, you see, so this resolution, we got to put back up to 1080p. As you can see, it says 1440p. My monitor does not support 1440p. This is just a result of changing that setting. So anyways, put it to 1080p. And no, this won't work in 4K, before anybody asks. So as you can see, it says keep, so we're going to keep. You got to wait a couple seconds for your screen to come back. And now we have the refresh rate. So back to the video fidelity and overscan thing. We're going to talk about the color depth and the space. So the color space you can almost always change. I would recommend it. It makes the blacks like more deep and the colors more vibrant. And this will also help, but some monitors can't go above 24 bits per pixel. So if you change this option, you may not be able to get the 120 frames on some cheaper monitors, but for the most part, in my experience, every TV I've tried it on, I can do it on, but I have gotten comments in the past on other videos saying that some people can't run above 24. So if you run into that, this is why. So, as promised, we're going to go back into, here, give me a second, HDMI, 1080p, why is it gone? Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna auto-detect. See, and this is what I'm saying, you might run into the issues sometimes, so you see how the box is going. We're gonna jump back over here, we're gonna put it back to HDMI, use manual. Perfect. Now you see my screen looks really weird. And now that's when I'm going to put this back up. This is what I was talking about a second ago. I'm going to keep that. Change this to PC RGB. Screen still looks weird. This is because our resolution is probably at like 480p or something like that. Keep that. Now we're going to back out. And yeah, 480. See? So we're going to put this back up to 1080. And then that drop-down box should still be there. Keep that. And there it is. We got our 120 and 60. Now let's jump over to Fortnite real quick. We're just doing this for the sake of it's one of the things that I get bugged for the most is Fortnite, so I figured why not make it part of this video. Sorry, it took me a good second to find it there. Alright, so once you're in the game, you press your start button, go over to this gear over here on the bottom, click settings, And it should be the very first option at the top on the graphics. So you just click this, you click on, right? I've currently got it on already. I'll just do that real quick. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Once you do that, you're good to go. Yeah. Anyways, you have to use HDMI 2.1. If you're not using HDMI 2.1, this probably won't work. So your console, it's only got 2 HDMIs. It's got in and out. So obviously click it in the out one. The television or your monitor, it's usually the first one or the last one. So if you got 3 HDMIs, it's either going to be 1 or 3. It's never going to be 2. Don't take my word for that. Could be wrong. Some TVs have HDMI all the way across 2.1. But like mine, for example, I only got one 2.1 port. The other one's 2.0. And then I have a display port. In a perfect world, if the Xbox had a display port, that's what we'd use, but Microsoft won't do that because not every TV has one. But yeah, guys, anyways, sorry about the other interruption here. I'll let you guys keep going. So those of you who do inevitably eventually mess this up, because there will be some people who manage to make their screen black regardless of what I've said. There is a tutorial that I created in the past to fix this. So you'll need to put your Xbox in safe mode if you do, for some reason, manage to mess this up, and you'll have to reset your video settings. No, it does not wipe your console. There's 2 options. One is to keep your stuff, and one is to wipe everything. You want to keep your stuff. You won't have to re-download your account or games or anything, assuming you click the right button. But anyways, I'll put a, where is it, this way? Yeah, I'll put the video up there in the corner. That way, you guys got an easy link to it all, so put it in the description. And, yeah, hopefully this helps you guys. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Consider joining as a member to the channel. If you guys want to see more videos like this, it allows me to take more time and put more time into stuff like this. That way I don't have to focus on work as much. I can kind of come here and do my thing. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, hit me up. Yeah, see ya.